Hello. That was ridiculous. The other day I made a video about tattoos and some quick tips and facts, and I'm just gonna do, my gosh, my mirror keeps falling. Don't want the camera to fall. I'm not gonna move anymore. I'm gonna do some kind of just more facts and tips about piercings and tattoos. Last time I just really did tattoos. Now I have 5 tattoos. One on my chest, one on my wrist, one on my back, one on my ribs, and one on my side. I will not show them to you in this video. If you want me to go through and explain them all, I will make another video about that. Just let me know in the comments that you want to see that, or let me know on my Twitter or Instagram. I will link those somewhere, probably in the description, maybe here, I don't know. But I just wanted to give you a quick little, okay, maybe not quick, I lied, just a little video about tattoos. Now, the most painful place I have had my tattoo was my ribs, and it wasn't really that excruciating. It's not a huge tattoo, but it definitely was the worst. The best place, I would honestly say, was probably my collarbone, which sounds crazy because it's on a bone and people automatically think, bone hurts. It didn't. The one that hurts second to worst was my back. I have a small piece like this on my back. My wrist was fine, but the healing process was weird because every time I moved my wrist, it was peeling open. Oh, horrible. And then my side, my hip, was not so bad either. But some quick things I'm going to tell you about tattoo aftercare is you can wash it with, just plain soap, plain unscented antibacterial soap, or you can use tattoo goo. Can you see that? Is the light too bright? You can use tattoo goo, which honestly didn't come out until after my first tattoo, I think. Well, it didn't get popular anyway. It's a deep cleansing soap for tattoos and piercings. I still use it when my nose gets kind of irritated, or if I wear earrings that bother my ears. I will use this just to kind of, clean it out, and I'll use it for, twice a day for 2 days, 3 days, and it'll kind of get better. Then the next thing you're going to want to use is this. It's kind of like baby diaper rash lotion, A&D ointment. It really does smell like baby diaper rash. And it's really good to just kind of lock in the moisture. You're supposed to use this for a few days or until the scabs start to kind of not peel off, and you can use regular lotion. I don't think this cap stays shut anymore. It's gone through an international journey. I apologize. Vaseline. This one's just intensive moisture locking. It's unfragranced, so you want something really, really kind of, mild and isn't going to irritate it. Nothing with scents or nothing from Bath and Body Works or anything like that. Not bashing Bath and Body Works. I love them. I have some over there. But this is something really mild that you want to use. Now, for piercings, I don't really have that many piercings. I have, let's go here. I have 3 holes in my ear here, but the third hole is closed up on this side. The side's still open, I believe. And I have a cartilage piercing up top that I don't wear because it was pierced with a piercing gun as opposed to a needle. And when you pierce cartilage with a piercing gun, it kind of blows out the cartilage, and you can get what's called cauliflower ear, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's like a big ball of cauliflower, and it's pretty disgusting. And not only is it disgusting, but it doesn't ever heal right. There's a ball on the back, and it hurts. It's really unfriendly, and I've had this for 11 or 12 years. I got it when I was 11 maybe, and it's still not right. If I wear something in it for a long period of time, it'll hurt, or it'll pinch, or I'll catch it with a brush or a comb, and it's just really irritating, and it won't close. So I actually wanted to close it and then just make another one a little lower and put it on the other side. No go. I've had my nose pierced twice. I pierced it, I think, on the other side initially. I really don't remember. It was so long ago. And I had someone do it who was like, I do piercings. And they kind of did. But the problem was I didn't use an L-shaped piece of jewelry. I just used a bar. And when it swelled up from, being a new piercing, it swelled beyond the length of the bar, and I couldn't get it back through. So I took it out. A few weeks later, I went and had it done somewhere in the mall, I guess. And I had this one done with an L-shaped, piercing, and it was really quick, really didn't hurt. I mean, my eyes watered, but it didn't hurt. The worst part of it, I think, was the healing. It took probably about 3 or 4 months to heal completely, like not be sore when I pulled on it. I didn't change the jewelry for about 3 months just because it was irritating me, and I'd had problems with my belly button, which I'll get into again. So I was really, really weary about, changing it too soon. And I changed it to just, a regular one or an L-shaped or a screw. I don't remember. But it wasn't a hoop. I put a hoop in probably like a year later. I decided, you know what, I'm going for it. I'm going for the crazy hoop. I'm going to be that girl with the hoop hanging out of her face. And I did it, and it was one that didn't close all the way. It was just like a 3/4. So at night I would have to like spin it so the opening was to the outside and it wouldn't fall out. So that was kind of irritating. And then one day I was washing my face and it fell down the sink and I lost that one. So I went with the capture ball, which is hardly annoying. And every time I put it back in, it's like a full day adventure, literally. Like you have to open it and push the ball in to the indents, the right spot. It's horrible. If any of you had them for your ears or anything, you understand. But like, try to do it on your nose. I literally had to cut all my nails off, do it with, flattest fingers that I possibly could, and it still took forever. Sometimes I get it on the first try. Other times I end up smashing a lot of things around me before I successfully get it on my nose. But it's bigger. I don't know if you can see this. It's bigger than a natural nose, like chip nail polish here. Bigger than a normal nose ring. It's gauge. I think it's a 14. Now I'm picking my nose on camera. Nice. I think it's a 14. I'm not 100% sure on that. It might be a 16. I don't know. But it kind of sucked to gauge it in. It wasn't too bad. But again, I had to kind of re-heal it after that. It was a little bit irritated, so I just used this soap here, the tattoo goo, and just for like a week. It was just kind of a little bit, you could feel it on the inside. It was a little bit irritated. Now I can, pull on it and like hang myself from the ceiling with my nose, and it would be fine. I wouldn't do that. I think it would probably end badly for my nose. So I've also had my belly button pierced, and that was a horrible, terrible, ridiculous experience. I do not recommend it to anyone. I've had people in the past tell me, oh, mine rejected 2 times, 3 times, I won't get it anymore. I've seen people who had it rejected, redid it, and the scar tissue made it like turn sideways. I don't know, I still was like, this is a great idea, I'm gonna get this. And I was kind of chubby at the time too, so it really didn't work anyway. It wasn't like I had a nice body and was like, I'll just try it. No. So I went and got it done. Actually, a friend bought it for me for my birthday. I went and did it, and it kind of hurt. Not crazy. Again, I'd already had tattoos and stuff, and I kind of knew the general idea. I'd had, other piercings. I think I'd had my nose done once before. I don't know. It wasn't my first piercing, and it wasn't horrible. I've had people tell me that the pain of a belly button ring is bad. It wasn't bad. The healing was horrible every time you sat down, and again, I wasn't like the skinniest girl. I wasn't fat, but I was definitely like chubba-lubbin. I worked with food. So I ate a lot. And so every time I sat down, it kind of pinched. I also had pants for work that went up really high, so that would kind of catch sometimes. Horrible. And I was one of those people who was like, oh, I'm not going to wait the full time to change it. And I waited like a month or so until it wasn't like, bleeding or visibly infected or anything. Not that it was infected in the front. I waited till it was healed, or it looked healed. It was not healed. It was not even close to being healed. Don't be tricked. If it's healed on the outside and you're still not at the you can change it time, don't change your belly ring. You will end up with an awesome scar, and you will have to deal with that for the rest of your life. I'm telling you. It's ugly. It's not pretty. I do have a scar. It's a really ridiculous story to tell people. But anyway, I kept changing it. Then one day, like, it fell out while I was sleeping, and it was kind of close, so I just kind of rammed it back in. And I wore like dangling ones, like really heavy dangling ones right from the jump. I had it pierced with a normal, regular kind of belly stud. And then I went right to a dangly one because I had gone out and bought like ridiculous amounts of belly rings off of like eBay or something. And I really wanted to use it. And it was like the heaviest dangly. My camera just decided it didn't want to record anymore. Okay, so my belly ring, the skin in between the two balls, in between the top and the bottom, started to like get less. I don't know, it was like getting thinner. I don't know if, I don't know how. I'm not a doctor, I'm not a piercer. I just know that it happened, that it sucked. And I was kind of in denial. I was like, I'm not gonna take it out, it's not rejecting, it's just healing weird. And then like the whole thing, like I could spin it. It's, ew, okay, should have warned you, that was gross. It was just getting less and less skin for it to bite on. So I ended up taking it out, and I have a really beautiful scar, so I recommend not getting a belly ring. And I've never had a problem with, you know, any types of jewelry or piercings before, rejecting or getting angry with me or anything. So that was my only problem that I had. I would not get it again, no. So that's just kind of my piercing tattoo video and my experiences. If you want another video like this, comment down below, please. I'm looking for suggestions to steer my channel in one direction, not in 10 like it's in now with music and tattoos and expat foreigner stuff. So please just give me your comments, your responses. I will link you to my Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr, all of that down in the description. Maybe here, I don't know, probably in the description. And just let me know what you liked, what you didn't like. I'm just trying to kind of get a feel for what people want to see. So let me know. Send me a message, leave me a comment, and subscribe.